Welcome back, Valentines. I'm Valen.
And I'm Theo. And ENHYPEN has finally released their new lead single for their new album. And the lead single is called Bad Desire. And thank God we're back with the unhinged double title. So you know this is a true ENHYPEN song. It also is called With or Without You, which is also the a part of the chorus. We heard it because we checked out like the teaser for the album.
We're so excited.
Desire Unleashed, which is, by the way, an insane title. Like, what the heck? Hive, reach out to me or ChatGPT next time with those titles.
It's a very ENHYPEN title.
It could have been Desire Unleashed, but it's Desire Unleash. Even I said it correctly right there because that should have been the title.
You know.
But whatever. Maybe that's a sign of it being like a true ENHYPEN song.
We're so excited to watch this. I've been looking forward for like weeks, like months even. So I cannot wait to start this.
Me neither.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, everybody. But before we begin, make sure to like the video if you enjoy our content and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of us. And last, but certainly not least, we already have so much ENHYPEN content over on Patreon. And there's basically every single week at least one piece of ENHYPEN content coming out over on Patreon. We're doing N o'clock over on Patreon. We got album reaction and reviews, and we're actually next week gonna be reviewing the album Desire Unleash, which is gonna be really exciting, but that'll also be available over on Patreon. And we also have so much more ENHYPEN content over on Patreon as well. So if you want to check out all of that content, then make sure to head on over to Patreon. That is also the best way to support the channel because we wouldn't be able to make any of these videos without all of our amazing supporters over on Patreon.
Yes.
And if nothing else, with or without you. I think they overdid the classic Korean whitening filter here in the start. I'm basically going blind.
Yeah, this is like blinding.
Damn.
1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Did you really think I could just stand by and watch you disappear?
That's ought to be Nikki.
I told myself it was for you.
Wait, what?
It's hard. Always be toward the darkness.
Oh my god, what is this?
Okay.
It was your
I love how they're committing to the lore. A lot of effects went into this. Yo, let's go back real quick. Look at that. Look, they're like, it seems like some are going up onto the earth. Or into, I don't know, some sort of dimension down here. And some people are just going straight up to hell or what have you. I mean, it is, you know, very demonic and what have you with vampires.
Oh my god, this is like dark.
Without you. But then with this very boy bandish melody right here.
Ooh.
Yo, what the heck?
What
That's
happened
new
to the
too.
subtitles?
ENHYPEN. That's crazy.
Bro, I have never said that before.
No, maybe that's like a new thing they're trying with this album. To
What the heck?
Okay.
Oh man. What's going on with the camera?
So many effects here, man. I love how they're doubling down on it.
Bro, these effects.
Without you. Also, notice how like effect heavy it is.
I know.
They're really doubling down on the effect heavy vocals here.
I've been saying that since the teaser dropped. Like, what is this?
Well,
it's
what you're seeing.
I've never I've never heard ENHYPEN this effect heavy.
Well, let's look at Bite Me, for example, right? Bite Me is a song that actually doesn't have that much flanger, nor vocoder, nor any of these effects on the backing vocals. But then if we look at something more recent, like, for example, No Doubt, suddenly a lot of the backing vocals are just, like, smothered in these types of effects. Also, of course, like, ENHYPEN's always been a group that has, like all HYBE groups except for maybe 17, they utilize autotune on a pretty significant retune speed as a part of their sound. But when we're just talking about the effects within the songs themselves, it seems like for every single major step forward in ENHYPEN's discography, they're adding more effects.
Yeah.
Like it seems like the producers want to play with more effects.
Yeah, it seems like they just want to try something different.
Yeah, with Romance Untold having like a lot of flanger, these types of effects on the backing vocals, and then now with this one also with just straight up vocoder. If you guys are wondering what like that sound is,
what it is
in the back, it's just good old fashioned vocoder. The song also does have a bit of a retro vibe.
Yeah. I haven't heard the song. I didn't hear the song, but I read that it kind of is like Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
It does sound like
exactly what it is.
They were right. This is kind of Justin Timberlake, but with a lot of effects.
It's like 2000s boy band galore.
Yeah,
that's how this feels
exactly. What the heck? Nikki! Oh my god, this video.
There's so many different concepts within it. It's super maximalist, but in a way that still really fits together.
What is this? Wow. What
I love the color palette. They have
I love this
throughout the whole video
like
itself.
heaven and hell.
Sure, but it's also just, I mean, an interesting color palette in the actual colors that are dominant throughout the video.
Very pretty.
With, you know, both when we're in this more burning world, it's this like just red, black, grayish color, and then also this one here.
This is so pretty.
This looks like, it kind of reminds me of some like old Disney show, but like way better.
Oh, this reminds me
quality.
the ending of Hercules.
Okay.
This is it. You have to put a photo. This is the end of Hercules.
In terms of like the vibe, color palette.
Yes, everything. It's a Disney 90s movie, I think. Bro. This is so different.
This is just an ENHYPEN bridge. They love having these small bridges. Like within ENHYPEN's discography in general, we can see that the choruses themselves are like 60+% of the song. You know, like the actual chorus just being played on repeat. You stress me with this face. Within ENHYPEN's lead singles, I've noticed that there's a trend, which is that like 60+% of the songs themselves are just the chorus, the hook, what have you, like playing on repeat. You know, just really try to get that melody into the listener's head. And then another thing is the bridges, like we're seeing here with Nikki, is that they are still sort of the chorus. You get me? They're very minimalistic.
They are.
They're not like a totally crazy classic K-pop switch up.
No, they aren't.
It's still very minimalistic.
True.
And playing off the chorus even in this case. Very ENHYPEN.
Bro, the eyes.
Back this side. Tell me all your deepest. Without you.
What the heck?
Very cool.
What the heck? What is this?
Very cool.
They need to come with another music video. I don't care.
We need to watch it again.
We need to watch this again for sure. We will. But
We'll watch it again during the reaction. Because this, I mean, it's pretty short too.
Yes, very short. This needs a second watch for sure. But
well, we don't stop it either.
No,
just the full experience for
Bro.
sure. But there's just so much to talk about.
This is insane.
In only 3 minutes.
How
video
did
was
they
crazy.
do this in under 3 minutes? It was so maximalist, as you said.
Well, the good thing is that when you have a big team, right? And there's so many people involved, then you can also cram a lot of stuff into 3 minutes. then I mean the real challenge is still making it seem cohesive and not overwhelming. But I don't think it did sound like that either.
No.
It did what it needed to do, and it kept the listener engaged throughout every single moment.
And the thing is, the song is not that crazy. It's kind of like more minimalist.
Yeah,
so
I would
more
say so.
Chill. The only thing that kind of caught you off guard is the use of the insane
vocal effects. And
exactly, but
sure, but even those
song,
effects were pretty common back in the age of Justin Timberlake. It's kind of been on the way out, but now it's making a bit of a comeback, I would say again.
But the song is more chill when you think about it. So the video, it doesn't kind of take cover in a way.
The only thing at all that caught me off guard, but you know, I already kind of reset my expectations. That was, you know, in the original concept movie for Desire Unleash, that's still a weird name, but whatever. In that, it seemed like it was going to be a darker album, like the one with Fatal Trouble, Teeth. I think that's also the one with Brought the Heat Back as well. No, it's not. No, that's Romance Untold, but whatever. The one with Fatal Trouble and also Teeth, right? I had imagined something like that. So when the trailer came out, then I got really surprised.
Yeah, true.
But at this point, I'm already used to it.
Yeah.
You get me? The other trailer kind of reset my expectations.
I did not think this video was going to be this crazy though.
Exactly. The video, on the other hand, that surprised me too.
Wow.
Yeah. Very cool.
I'm watching this again. Let's do it.
It's a really cool video.
Let's do it
Let's
right
do
now.
it, everybody.
Nikki's like a big part.
Yeah, man.
Of this comeback.
Uh-huh.
He's like a big part. You can see it in like almost every scene. Like really.
Did you really think Kaiku just stand by and watch you disappear?
What is this?
He's talking to Unjin. Unjin.
Always be toward the darkness.
Maybe Enjin.
It was your own desire.
Yeah, it goes hard.
This is insane. Come on.
That extra added vocal there with desire was hard.
It went hard. Oh, I love these outfits. So much.
You're right, actually. Oh, I'm not gonna stop, but listen to the production.
This is Justin
It does
Timberlake.
kind of remind me of Timbaland.
That too?
Yeah. In just terms of like rhythm, swing, vibe.
I already had the song here.
It actually does fit ENHYPEN very well.
It does.
Because ENHYPEN's also such a boy bandish K-pop group. Bad desire.
This is insane. That scene is the best in the whole video. This is crazy.
That's gonna be used for some TikTok Riz edits.
Of course.
100%.
The outfits. This thing. Bro, wow, they outdid themselves with this.
For real, man.
This music video and
For
song.
Real.
Damn.
Very cool, very cool.
Wow. I'm looking forward to watch them live.
Well, I think it's definitely the coolest
dance
music video
practice.
they've ever released.
Right?
For real, man.
I think
I want to go as far as to say.
Yeah, it's competing against Bite Me and Brought the Heat Back. Brought the Heat Back's video was crazy too.
Yeah,
but this one, I think, yeah, it's true.
I think this has got to be the coolest ENHYPEN video they've done until now.
I agree. This is like, wow, man.
Definitely. Greatest music video until now they've done.
Yeah.
The song itself, I don't think it can be like the best ENHYPEN song because it doesn't capture, I think, the thing about ENHYPEN that the average person is really drawn towards, which is they're a little bit more edgy songs. True. That extra edge some of their discography has. A lot of their discography and their whole concept has. So I don't think it can get like into the Hall of Fame, the true Hall of Fame of ENHYPEN songs, but I think it's a very solid comeback.
I think this is very solid.
Yeah, man.
It's perfect because it's not for the album either. This is like a EP.
Yeah.
It makes I think it's perfect.
Guys,
sure.
How funny is it that I just did a video where I talk about making like the essential ENHYPEN song, and it ended up sounding really similar to this, and we had like no idea, like zero idea whatsoever that this song was going to be released. And I recorded that, and then bang, all of this stuff came out. That's crazy. I guess I got it right.
You got it right because you did the
research,
song perfectly. Man. You did your research. You like ENHYPEN, and you literally just got it right.
So you can say it is still quite an essential ENHYPEN song.
It is.
But I just wish it had like a little bit more edge. Just like a little bit more, but it still has songs.
It needs to be longer.
With for example the bridge with the "Tell Me."
Yeah.
That part is really cool. I like that.
And like. The thing is, it's so short in a way.
Lyrically, I want to say lyrically, it's also quite ENHYPEN.
It is.
Lyrically,
very ENHYPEN.
I think it's just maybe like, it's like a little bit too uplifting still. You kind of get me?
I get it, yeah.
I think it's that. That's not a negative.
Poppy. It's less dark. It is, the sound is less dark than what we used to.
That's the thing.
Is that.
I don't think any of that is a negative whatsoever.
No.
And it fits nicely within ENHYPEN's discography 100%.
It does.
But if it's really going to get into like my top like 4 or 5, it needs like a little bit more edge. It needs a little bit more of that brought the heat back kind of like, or teeth sort of creativity.
True, I get it.
A little bit more.
But I like it.
But it's a very
good.
solid, very ENHYPEN song nonetheless. You cannot get around that.
And I'm so looking forward for us listening to the album.
Totally.
To the EP. It's gonna be awesome.
That'll be available over on Patreon.
Yes.
So if you want to check that out, then make sure to head on over to Patreon. We also have so much more ENHYPEN content over on Patreon, and there's basically every single week at least one piece of ENHYPEN content coming out over on Patreon. So if you want to check that out, then make sure to head on over to Patreon. And if nothing else, like the video if you enjoy our content, comment down below what you thought about our commentary, reaction, what have you, to just such a boy bandish ENHYPEN song here with a bad desire, with or without you, with such an insanely ENHYPEN title for such a Hive/K-pop/ENHYPEN titled album like Desire Unleash. You just needed to add the ED. Why Desire Unleash? It doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good. Put the ED, dude.
Do not ask me.
Put the ED there. Whatever. Such is life. You know, you can't win. You can't win them all.
Right.
You can't win them all. And if nothing else, see you in the next one, everybody.
Bye, guys. Take care.
Bye, everyone. Take care.